Hello guys, welcome back to Creative and Designs Tutorials. So today we'll be learning how to cut an off the shoulder bustier top. So to do that, these are the parameters needing. I'll be needing my bust 36, under bust 30, nipple to nipple 7 inches, waist 30, and then the blouse length, which is 20 inches. And then um I've gone ahead to make a box. So to make this box, you need the biggest size of your, or the biggest part of your body measurement. And here the biggest part of the body measurement is the bust, which is 36 inches. So I divided the bust measurement by four, and then I added 2 inches to it. That's how I came about this box. And then I've also gone ahead to make my markings, and then I'm just going to quickly explain to you how I arrived at these lines. So the top we are cutting is an off the shoulder top, and it is very much off, so I took out 6 inches. So this is my starting point, 6 inches. So from there to the bust line, which is 8 inches, and then 10 inches is the bust point, 14 inches is the under bust point, 16 inches is the waistline, while 20 inches is the blouse length. So let's go ahead and start. So to start with, I will first of all mark the nipple to nipple measurement, which is 7 inches divided by 2. Then I got 3.5 inches. So I will go ahead and mark 3.5 inches all the way. Then I'll connect all the dots together. So the next thing to do now is to take out the dart. So I'll come to the under bust and take out 1/2 inch on each side. I'll bring the same to the waistline. So I will connect this, and then I'll connect it to the bust points. Yeah. So I will bring it down the way it is. I'll bring it down to the blouse length. So the next thing to do is to tighten the under bust. So to tighten the under bust, I'm going to use 0.7 inches on the center front, and then I will use 1.2 inches on the side front. I will also go ahead and connect this, and then I will bring it down the way it is. I said I have 0.7 inches, and here I have 1.2 inches. So I'll go ahead and bring it down, bring the lines down. So the next thing to do is to tighten, no, the next thing to do is to blend the points to make sure no place is pointed, like so, like so, and then that is it. So the next thing to do now is to tighten my overbust. So on the overbust, I'm going to use 1 inch on each side. Take 1 inch on each side, and then I will also connect it to the bust point line. Yeah, this is it. So it's very important to always make sure that everything is well blended so as not to have pointy edges after sewing. So the next thing to do now is to take out the measurements. So on the blouse length, I have 2.5 inches here. So I will continue with that till I get the desired measurement. So what is our desired measurement? That's 30 inches. So that is 7.5 inches. Then I come to the waistline and do the same. See what we've got, see what we have here. So we take it from that point, you fix it here and continue with that until I have 7.5 inches as well. Then I'll take out the bust measurement, and the bust measurement is 36 inches. So here I have 3 inches. So these 3 inches, I'll place it here and then continue with my measurement until I get to 9, which is the accurate bust measurement. So I'm going to connect all the dots together. Yeah. So the next thing to do now is to take out my over bust measurement. So how to take this? This is my, you measure from one strap of your bra to the other side. Whatever you get there, that is what you use as the over bust measurement. So here I'm going to be using 10 inches, and 10 divided by 2 is 5. So this is 2.5, and then I go to 5 inches. So basically this is it. So I'm going to cut out this. So this is that we are cutting out right now. So as you can see, I finished cutting it out, and then I've gone ahead to join both the center front and the side front together so as to be able to do the alteration to give that V shape on the lower part of the blouse. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to measure 2 inches from the blouse length, and then I will make a connection, just a V from here like so, up, and now go up there. Yeah, it's a sharp V, it's not a curve. And then Also, on the over bust, as you can see, it is actually very low, very low, and it's a kind of U shape. So to make that U shape, I'm going to come down by, it's already low, so I'll be coming down by half an inch. Then I will curve it this way. I'll make a curve from this half an inch to the other side this way. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and cut it out. So it is very important for you to join your pattern together this way before cutting, before doing the alteration, so as to have accurate lines. So I'm going to loosen it out for you to see. So here is my front bodice. So I'll now go ahead and cut the back body. So to cut the back bodice, I've also gone ahead to draw the same box using my bust measurement, which is 36 divided by 4 plus 2 inches. That is 11 inches. And then I've gone ahead to make the lines. And for the back pattern, the only measurement we need is the bust line BL, and the waistline, and then the blouse length. So to the first thing to do right now is to come on the waist and then mark half-inch on the waist and then connect it to the bust length. This is to avoid zip bulge when you wear this. So the next thing to do now, so this is the center back BC. So the next thing to do now is to take my that measurement, still using my nipple to nipple, or if you like it to be, if you like the line on your back bodice to be straight, this is what I do. I come this way and I measure out, okay, I measure out my waist, and then my waist is 30 divided by 4, which is 7.5. Then I add that allowance of 1 inch, so I have 8.5 inch there. So I'm going to divide what I have here into 2. So here is going to serve as my, this is where my dart will be. So to do this, from here I have 4.1. I'm now going to extend it up. Okay, it's 4.7. 4.7. So I have So now I'm going to take my dart, 1/2 inch on each side as usual, and I will be connecting it to the bust line like so. And then I will like to bring it down this way. That is 1/2 inch on each side. Yeah, so this is my dart basically. On the back side there is no need for much contouring because it's the back. And then the next thing to do is to take my measurements. So the measurement I have here, I'm going to bring it down. I have 3.7 there. So this is 30 inches. So the next thing to do is to tighten the over bust on the back. And to do that, I'll just mark 0.2 inches on each side like so. That's 1/4 on each side, and then connect it to the dart leg. And then I will also go ahead and mark the 5 inches for the strap to strap measurement. So this is it here, and then I will connect all the dots together like so. So this is all basically. So I'm going to cut it out, and then I will join it together to do the remaining alteration. But before then, it's the back side, so it's always beautiful when it comes down a little. So this is going to come down by 1 inch. So you can connect that with a curve, just a slight curve. Yeah, this is okay. So this is for the center back. So another thing is, if you like to have lace on your back, because this you can actually use zip on this bustier top. You can also use lace. So if you like to use lace, I'll just go ahead and give you a guideline on how to do that. So here on the upper part, I'm going to take 2.5 inches up there, and then when I come down here, I'm going to take let's say 2 inches. Yes, let's do 2 inches, and then I'm going to connect the lines together, or the down part, let's make it 1.5 inches. Yeah, 1.5 inches. So we have 2.5 inches here, and we have 1.5 inches on the lower part. So we connect the lines together. So basically we no longer need it, and this is the dart. We don't need the dart, and this side we no longer need it. That is if you want yours to have lace. So we no longer need here. See what we need here, and this is where the lace is going to be. So this is all basically. So let's go ahead and cut it out. So there's something I would like to explain here on the back bodice. So if I've finished cutting it out, so like I said, if you want zip on your own, so there's no need for you to slash here open. What you need to do is to cut out this here, and after cutting this out, so when you're transferring to your fabric, then you add your zip allowance. But if you prefer to have lace on your own, that is when you cut this out. So you go ahead and cut this out, and then so here now will is where your lace is going to be. And then the last thing to do is to go ahead and give it the V shape that it has on the hairline. So with this now, this pattern is ready for use. So the next thing is just for you to transfer it to your fabric, and then you join them, and then you're done. So back this is our back pattern, and then this is the center back, while this is the side back SB, and then this is the front pattern. Yeah, so this is back and front. You can see it's all looking beautiful. So thank you very much for watching this tutorial. Please kindly like, share, and then if you have any question, kindly comment on the comment section, and I will be there to answer your questions. Please subscribe to my channel and encourage me to do more. Thank you very much. I love you all.